Howdy, Michael, a Mercedes guy here, and we're working on a 107, gorgeous car, and this seal has split open, making it difficult to close the door, and ordered one from the Classic Center, but this is what we get. And this is molded together right here. It should be this complete piece. Plus this piece is too long. Now we could carefully cut with a razor blade and all that, so I went down to one of my parts cars and look what I've got. A real nice used one. In fact, this fiber material that's worn off is all there. It's already molded together, and it's the one piece and the right size. So we start by loosening this trim on the inside here. Okay, so we don't have to take the trim off. We just need a little bit of room. So that's all we need. Okay, now I'm going to remove this very carefully in case we need to reuse it, and also to show you how to remove a parts trim. Now you don't want to be pulling on this, you can rip it. So you carefully coax it out of there with a very small screwdriver. As you remove this, you're going to find these clips that you want to save. They help keep that trim in place. Now right here, I can't get a screwdriver in, so you want to be ever so careful. Okay, it's coming out pretty nice. I'm using my finger to push it out. It's in bad shape right there. And there's another one of those clips. And these clips, the points, it's curved. This is the rubber side. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is pop the top loose. We don't have to take the top off, but we just need a little bit of room in here. Now, in addition to these clips, they used a little bit of weather strip adhesive in this channel at this end and some more at this end. So you want to put a little bit of adhesive in there, and then we'll install our replacement. Now, I washed this thing up pretty good, but you know, I need to wash it a little bit better. Okay, so the corner here is the hardest to do. You can see a slot, so we put it onto this edge, then use a putty knife. Now notice I'm starting it down a ways. That way I can push it up into place. Like so. Then, before you get too far, you want to then get the inner one over the lip. And get that one up in place. So we've got the corner done, and it's just a process of putting that inner one in first and then carefully with a putty knife push on that outer one. And the same goes for down here. The inner one in first. Now, if I knew where my flat black paint is, right now everything in my shop is under that tarp, I would have painted this flat black first, but we can do that later. Anyway, once we get down here at the bottom, we'll install the clip and a little bit of weather strip adhesive. Okay, now we've loosened all 4 hold downs and lifted the top up just a little bit. Got a piece of wood in there just to give us just a little bit of room that we need for this end piece. And now comes putting some adhesive up in there. The first little bit of adhesive is kind of dry, so you don't need much. Just enough to hold that end in place. To hold these clips in place, I put a little bit of weather strip adhesive and then put it in the channel. Then the rubber. There we go. And then the other clip at this end, and you can actually see where it used to be on this used trim. Got to be sure and hold the inner one in place as you push on the outer one. And there we go.